So I can't. I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong camera here. I am welcome. Welcome to the Booze and Chill Buzzcast. Um, I can't believe I'm going to be talking about this again, but everybody likes a good. What's the word I'm looking for? Not fight, but a good a good rumble. No, it's not a rumble either. It's the whole fucking woke thing because of what Bud Light did. It's still happening. It's like reaching a certain limit where it's really ridiculous, dude. It's really ridiculous. So let's get on to that. Okay, so it all started. If y'all missed out on the first episode, the first podcast episode, again, welcome guys to the video podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, and if you are tuning into just the audio, thank you for lending your ear. And like I said, it started with this whole Dylan Mulvaney situation, transgender TikTok influencer. Got a sponsorship from Bud Light, printed the Dylan's face on the can. Certain people not happy about it. Some people shot cases of Bud Light. This in this case, it was Mr. Rock, Kid Rock. I feel like he was the one that started it all, and I've been calling this the Kid Rock or the angry Kid Rock movement. Um, yeah, ever since that, it just snowballed into something so fucking like it's so negative. There's so much hate in this dude. And it kind of annoys me, kind of pisses me off a little bit because um y'all know that this channel, it's a beer reviewing channel. It started off as a beer reviewing channel, and I feel like it's kind of progressed to something like I've mentioned many times before in a couple of lives. Um, this is a safe place. Like this is a place you come just again not only just to check out some really awesome beer reviews that I try out, but also a place to just come over and chill, hang out, have a drink, and just talk, you know, talk shit in the wind, or however that saying goes, but having fun while doing it without, being a fucking pansy about it, being a good sport and just playing old, just have fun. Just have fun, you know what I mean? And that's what this channel's about. And again, it's big on the whole beer and drinking thing, right? That's my niche. That's my topic of choice that I wanted to do, because that's just, I like to do that. I like to talk about that and stuff. Besides, the cocktails and the movies and the food and stuff like that. Other than that, you know, I'm big on that, right? And then the my niche within my niche, it's becoming something so, like I said, something so negative, something fucking with so much hate. And I feel like it's reflecting off of not just my channel, but other channels that have to do with, drinking and all that. And not just like people like me. I'm talking like businesses, like other like brewing companies and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be affecting. I feel like it's gonna be affecting a lot of people. I mean, it already is, right? It's like I said, it's snowballed into some, or snowballing, because I feel like it hasn't. Things get worse before they get any better, as the saying goes. And I feel like it has not gotten there yet, which kind of sucks, right? But thing is, okay. So, anyways, I feel like I'm not going off topic. I'm just kind of I'm rambling at this point. But so again, Dylan Mulvaney, Kid Rock, Snowball effect. And now this just happened, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday or the day before. The reason why I'm doing this podcast, and another thing is, walk, not walk, but I stay away from politics because I don't like getting my hands dirty and that kind of shit. But again, it's becoming something within my niche that I feel a little obligated to kind of talk about it and let you guys know. For those of you who don't know, um, I'll leave the link to the first podcast in the description, and also the link to the Spotify for the podcast, so you guys can check out that if you don't want to see this handsome ish looking face. Okay, so yesterday, the day before, like I was saying, there was a commercial. Okay, there was a commercial, and it stars. I'm sorry, guys. I just ate not too long ago. So it stars this dude. I don't have the guy's fucking name on me just yet, but I will work on that. It starts this very. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's some big douchey tool looking guy who looks like he's been to way too many uh college frat parties and done way too much or snorted too much Red Bull. And so he's in this commercial, and the commercial fucking I'm gonna explain and in detail how this fucking commercial goes. So it starts off with fucking this dude coming out of a bathroom holding a beer. Already starts off a little weird. And I mean, when you're doing and you're drinking and like, oh fuck, I gotta take a piss, right? You take the beer with you. You're either holding it and holding onto your right. So, or you put it on the urinal, which I don't really like to do that. But some of you guys put on the urinal, and you're like doing your right. So I get it, right? But in a commercial, you want to keep this shit like professional, right? I think so. And beers coming out of a bathroom in a commercial about a beer, I feel like not to a good start. My personal opinion, right? And then starts off like that, and the guy that I mentioned says, uh, where the hell are my fucking my what? My notes here. Okay, here we go. He starts off by saying, walking out of the bathroom. I mean, as conservatives, we're constantly getting hit left and right. Oh wait, that's not it. I'm getting way ahead of myself here. I got my notes all scrambled up. I know when some of y'all, who are backing this whole fuck the woke movement thing, you are gonna backlash me on this just because of my opinion. I already got some comments here and there telling me to shut the fuck up about this because I have no idea what I'm talking about, right? But that's just one opinion or one person or whatever. Anyways, so it starts off with guy saying America has been drinking beer from a company that doesn't know which restroom to use. It, not sugarcoating absolutely anything, and this has to do with the whole trans thing, the whole, guy girl bathroom family. If that was even an option, I don't know. I'm not sure. And then, not only that, right after he says that, walking out of the bathroom with the beer can, it shows like about 3 or 4 clips of David Mulvaney doing his thing. I believe like in a hot tub or something, and also the shots of him with the Bud Light, the sponsorship video that he put up. So short clips of that, and then the commercial keeps going, and the dude goes on by saying, as conservatives, this is the part this is what the last thing I said. As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit left and right by the woke virus. The Woke virus. I'm gonna let that sink in. And then he goes on saying, but the last we wanted isn't in our beer. And I guess it's a sensitive subject, um, because when you do fuck with a dude's favorite beer, yeah, I guess we can get pissed, right? Uh, but that part right there, it's not like because trans or gays or whatever drink this, in this case Bud Light, just because they drink Bud Light, it automatically makes it gay. That's what I'm picking up off of that little part right there. But if you I mentioned this in the first podcast, right? This is coming from somebody who's biased. Don't care. Don't care your sexuality. I really don't. If you're cool, you're cool. We're friends forever. Um, don't care your about the pronouns or anything like that, and don't even bother trying to teach me because it's not gonna stick. I'm already bad at fucking names, and yeah, I'm bad at names. And secondly, I just don't drink light beer. So again, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle ground here. I'm neither here or there, right? So I feel like my opinion is fair, even though some people don't think so, because some people are just fucking dicks, right? But whatever. And so the commercial keeps going, right? And the dude goes on by saying, if you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values. Now, this is talking about just a certain particular value, right? Um, the thing about that is that not everybody has the same values. It's only He's only talking about his values and the group that he is in, um which obviously it's like one of those conservative kind of mentality situations. And as history has taught me about those kind of people, is that they tend to Karen their way out of everything. I use Karen as an example because I feel like that's like the first thing that came to mind. Karen is probably like an all-time conservative, but that's just what I see with my own two eyes, right? So moving on, so the commercial keeps going, and the guy he's holding a Bud Light. That the beer he was holding was a Bud Light, right? Puts it up against one of those fucking stands, the ones that they practice swinging the baseball in. Swings at the Bud Light can, fucking explodes, and the commercial finishes off by him saying, and to the rest of the woke corporations, stay the fuck away from our kids. Those were the exact words that um fucking guy said. And there's a few things ran through my head as he said that last little phrase there. So like let me break it down one more time. In the beginning, he comes out of the bathroom holding a beer, right? Again, not a very fresh start for a supposedly professional looking uh beer commercial, you know. When I look into beers, I certainly don't think like, oh, did this particular uh style of beer come out straight out of the bathroom before opening it because I won't touch it if it didn't. You know what I mean? That's just that's one thing. And those those hits, those hits to Dylan Mulvaney, dude, kind of again, like I said, looks like a total tool dick fucking frat guy. Completely goes with the whole Dylan Mulvaney targeting hits. So it's I don't even think I have to say anything else because it's there. You see in the commercial. I will leave a link to that in the description. For those of you who are on the podcast, please you you have to check this one out. You have to check this out. It's cheesy. It's not a great commercial. I mean, it's funny. I appreciate a good like um tell off. I appreciate a good tell, especially if it's funny. Okay, whoever it's directed to, if it has some humor in it, then I'll get a little chuckle. If it's really funny, I'll laugh my ass off. But this one was like, huh, I get it. I know why you did that. It's one of those situations. Other than that, it's just like, why are we still doing this, right? Why are we why, bro? Why? It's fucking whiny shits. That's why. And anyways, so that's what I think. And the last part, as I was mentioning, the whole knowing what bathroom to use, he emphasizes that I believe like twice in the commercial. And the bathroom thing is like, okay, I've heard a couple of things here and there where I mentioned this in the first podcast when it has to do with the kids, right? In this situation, the whole bathroom thing, it would involve kids because if there's like a grown ass man in a skirt or whatever, and it goes into the, I guess in the situation, a guy's restroom, it would confuse a little boy, and stuff like that. I guess I can get that, right? Again, I'm neither here or there, but I'm trying to find a fair ground. Pro- I mean, I'm optimistic, right? I'm optimistic about this. So okay, fine, whatever. That the bathroom part is is a little iffy. Okay, fine. But the kid thing, the staying the fuck away from our kids, it's a fucking beer commercial, bro. A beer commercial. Kids kids should not even be mentioned unless you're promoting to not give this beer to children. Other than that, there's no reason for you to bring up kids in a beer commercial. Um, and the whole woke corporations. I mean, that's why he fucking did it in the first place, right? That's why he did it, to big old middle finger to all the woke corporations or whatever. I get it, and I feel like this is getting a little out of control. Again, things only get worse before they get better. This is just entertaining right now. It's entertaining now, and as my what's it called? My paranoid um oh my god, what's the fucking word? When you're like when you have like ideas of how like bah, I can't think of the fucking word right now. But anyways, the beer commercial is just a big old, again, it's a big old fuck you to all the war corporations, and a huge hit to Dylan Mulvaney, and a huge hit to Bud Light. And the thing about fucking that commercial. It when I saw it, it made me think, okay, this has to be some sort of parody, right? It can't be real. And fuck and fucking to my surprise, that beer is definitely definitely real. And I know this is both video podcast and just audio and video podcast, right? But I'm gonna see if I can pull up for those of you who are watching this video. I'll see if I can pull something up here because again, you guys have to see this shit. I will explain it in detail for those of you who are just listening in here. Uh, Ultra Right Beer is called Ultra Right Beer. And then the crazy thing, where again, keep in mind, this is just light beer, right? This is light beer. And this dude literally just did this again, just to say a big old fuck you to Bud Light for being too woke, bro. And fucking so you can order this beer, right? You can order this beer online, and I'm having a little trouble here trying to get that for you guys, but here we go. So yeah, he's fucking you can order this beer online, and the price, again, keep in mind, this is light beer, guys. This is light beer. Fucking you order this thing, right? I don't think the whole fucking thing's gonna happen. In fact, we're just gonna keep it. We're just gonna keep this running the way it's running. Okay, we're just gonna keep it running the way it's running. But yeah, you can order this in a 6-pack. Okay, and it comes in a 6-pack. $20 for a 6-pack of light beer. Okay, of this light beer. That does not include the shipping. With shipping, it goes up to $33. $33. I would never pay $33 for a fucking 6-pack. Much less. Well, it depends on what it is. But I wouldn't pay it for fucking light beer ever, guys. $33 for light beer? That's fucking nuts. Fucking shit. This is America now. Cue that song. Shout out to so I'm saying I'm bad at names. But yeah, if I could, I'll play that song in the background as we're talking about this. But yeah, YouTube and their fucking restrictions, right? But yeah, so that happened again a day or two ago, and I had to bring this up to you guys because holy crap! And again, I will leave the link to that commercial in the description, and I will also see if I can leave a link to some fucking. I'll leave some links. I want you guys to get informed about this. Not really a big deal. I mean, it's just something to know. It's kind of fun to know, but at the same time, not really. Because again, I don't like poking at this whole negativity thing. Because I mean, I stay away from that shit. I stay away from the negativity. But again, this is within my niche. So again, I feel a little obligated to talk about it and put in my 2 cents on it because again, it's happening. It's happening. And not only that, there was also that same, I believe it was that same day, there was another hit to Bud Light, but this one was coming from Yingling. I saw a title. I don't remember exactly what it said, but Yingling comes at Bud Light, and I don't know what some shit. So I'm like, no way, Yingling's coming at them too. I click the link, and there's it says, Yingling puts a Twitter, uh, commenting against Bud Light. Blah, 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 blah. So okay, fine. Let's see what's up. Scroll down to see the tweet. The tweet is like saying, "Oh, Yingling, being been brewed since blah 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 this year. This and that, great beer, whatever." And I'm just like, there's nothing in there mentioning Bud Light at all whatsoever. And this is kind of when this is another thing that I wanted to talk about. Like, uh, I I get why these conservatives are pissed or whatever. I get it. And as far as the other end with the Dylan Mulvaney and the LGBTQ, or I don't know how many letters are in there. There's there's two sides to every story, right? And for instance, I'm gonna use what can be a good example. I'm gonna go ahead and use no, that's not a good example. But my point is there's always a bad apple in each side, right? So Dylan Mulvaney's side, how I was talking about in the first podcast, that there's some um there's teachers that are come from that community, and again they're teaching. Somebody said that that was the difference between pushing and teaching, so I'm going to use the word teaching just to ease in, um because all y'all are fucking, some of you, I mean, a little pansy asses. And so they teach this, I'm going to go ahead and say the word belief, to the kids. And that that part I do believe that they shouldn't do that. That part I do. But again, there's always a bad apple in each side, and I feel like those would fall under that, because again, I'm not familiar with Dylan Mulvaney. I have no idea uh who he was up until just now recently. I don't do a lot of research on well, I haven't done research on this guy, but again, I don't feel like it's necessary, because again, good for him, right? Kudos to him. I applause to Davy Mulvaney for getting where she see, this is the confusing part, where this person has gotten. And I just, good for them. Good for them, right? Good for them. See, see how this is it's good to see the good in this, right? I see like that this person has accomplished something good. Again, I haven't done my research, but what I've seen with my own two eyes, they're doing good, right? They're doing good, so good for them, right? Good for Dylan Mulvaney. And then you have, like I mentioned, but then you also have the people from Dylan Mulvaney's side who are doing this, whether uh, Dylan Mulvaney might think that, oh, we're just teaching blah blah blah, whatever, or has no idea what's going on, or isn't okay with it. You know what I mean? There's always you got to think about these things too, which on the conservative side, not really much to say about that. Like, they also have not very good history. The See, this is the thing about this fucking topic. It's a little, it's iffy, and It's just complicated. It's complicated. Give me a sip of water here. Fucking dehydrating, just like rambling on, just trying to nitpick the right words, I guess. Or my point is, there's fucking bad apples on each end. And the douchey looking guy who did that commercial, boom, he's the fucking apple from fucking Snow White. Let me tell you that. Can see it all over his old face. I had nothing else. I had nothing clever to say after that. I'm sorry, but um, yeah, I can totally tell that he's one of them. The commercial kind of it screams asshole. It screams asshole. It preaches douchebagginess. And again, it's a sensitive topic. It's a tricky topic. But again, this is what's fucking happening in the world of beer. Not good beer. Like I said, don't drink light beer. I'm very particular when it comes to drinking stuff. Um, again, not the biggest fan of light beers on account of I feel like they lack flavor and it's just too watered down for me, man. And what else? It's just fuck, dude. Fuck. This is what's happening. This is what's happening, and this just a bunch of whining here and there, man. And I haven't heard anything from Dylan Mulvaney. Now that I think about it, I haven't heard anything from David Mulvaney's side. I feel like Dylan is being the bigger person here because he's just keeping his mouth shut, and yeah, I feel like he's being the bigger person. I have yet to hear anything uh ever since the whole Kid Rock thing, and now this. Haven't heard anything from him. Now, is it because he is afraid? Because he probably should. There's and not to sound like that, but I mean, I guess I would be kind of fucking scared, shit my pants too if fucking a large population of people, certain population of people, just fucking despise the fact that your values and your way of thinking is completely different than theirs. This is why it's a very messed up topic because I mean those conservatives, man. I mean, like I was saying earlier, they don't exactly have the best reputation. These are the same people, and I use this example on my. I told this example to my wife. These are the same people who fucking started a bonfire and threw what do they call it? Harry Potter books because it's evil. It's evil. There's chance and whatever, right? These are those people, and it's like they've made big deals. I believe there's also this one about the M&Ms. There's just been a bunch of stupid shit that they've done, and so that they have that reputation. So it's like it's kind of hard for me to take all of this seriously because again, that commercial when I saw it, I thought it was a fucking parody, like a big old middle finger parody, like a funny parody, like a tell-off parody. I mean, and then find out that the fucking beer is real and it's selling for $33, bro. Come on. I get you're starting off your small business right now, but son of a bitch, for $33 for a fucking light beer, that's still like, I'm sorry, but no, thank you. Uh, shit. It's again, it's not neither here or there. I'm neither here or there because I do feel bad for Dylan. I do really, really do. Guy was just just living his life, I guess, doing what he does. Being what is he again? An entrepreneur? No, I forgot. Whatever he does, whatever he's doing, he was just doing that, right? Minding his own fucking business. Got his face in a beer can. I fucking wish I had that. I don't envy the guy. I just again, kudos, congratulations. You've achieved something. You got your face on America's biggest beer name. That's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome for you, dude. But again, there's the people who just we just don't agree. Don't agree. And again, just because your way of thinking is different, your values are different. Again, I feel like I'm coming at the conservatives a little bit more, but again, you guys don't have a lot of good going for you. Yeah. This is a group of people that I can already hear. Not well, yeah, I can hear some complaints, and I can sense the comments coming later on because I got a few in the first podcast. But these are the group of people that, like, let's say me, they would fucking hate me too, I guess. I wanted to join in. I want to join the club, and probably wouldn't be allowed because um why wouldn't they let me go? I'm a likable guy. I'm a likable guy. I just I'm very complex, as I like to say. Um, I'm fair. I know. I think no. I know I'm fair. I'm a fair guy. And you know, I'm just gonna drop. I'm just gonna drop right there because I probably wouldn't. I don't know, man. Do you see what I mean? It's it's a very, god damn. It's very complicated when it comes to, I guess, both sides. But both sides are just plain old complicated. Because then in Dylan Mulvaney's side, I mean, coming from a certain person, individual who let's real quick get into one of these individual shoes. Like, you're being you, right? And then your whole life you just feel like you're not you, right? So you go through some shit, and I'm sure there is shit, and I'm sure there's trauma, and I'm sure there's regret, I'm sure there's depression during all of this process, and then you decide one day, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm not who I am, I want to become who I really am. And you think about it, because I'm thinking about it right now as I'm talking about it, there's a huge sense of freedom, of release, happiness, hopefulness, faith, if that's your thing. Um, you can look at it that way. You can look at it that way, and I get that. Again, just finally being able to break out of your show, right? And just be you. I can understand that. And then being picked on and mocked for finally being you, I mean, I would be fucking pissed, honestly. I would be really pissed. I would be super pissed, actually. So there's that. When there's the people against Dylan Mulvaney, what good? I mean, you see what I mean? Like, I can't think of one thing. Nothing's coming right now. I'm sure, like, probably when this is over, something's gonna come. Something's gonna come. But then, I mean, hopefully not, right? Hopefully not. Something else happens, and then come next episode, it gets worse. Again, I really hope it doesn't. Um, there's no need for that. It doesn't need to escalate. Again, this is just a kids fighting in the playground to me, because it's ridiculous, man. It's really ridiculous. Like, fucking grow up, right? Fucking grow up. Let people be people. Mind your own fucking business, right? But then again, there's here we go. It came back to me. The people against Dylan, that whole bathroom situation. Again, that's a little iffy. And I'm sure there's a few of you who have something to say about that. And there will be also a few of you who will probably be like, okay, maybe, yeah, that part is a little strange. That part's a little sketchy, right? That part. But the whole woke beer thing, like, just because uh, Dylan Mulvaney drinks, again, I mentioned this in the last podcast. I don't even know if he drinks or drinks Bud Light. But just because a certain person drinks it doesn't make it not cool, I guess. But again, it's a very touchy subject, and I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. I believe. Yeah, I think so. I think I've said what I have to say. Um, like I mentioned in the beginning, I will leave the link to that commercial in the description, and I'll see if I can get some juicy links here and there. Again, not something you have to look into. Not really. It's just something worth knowing. Again, don't have to, but just check it out. Check it out for shits and gigs, right? And I guess that's it for that, guys. Not the very most upbeat episode. And then again, the first one wasn't either, because of this very whining or whatever. But anyways, thank you for coming in and tuning in to the video podcast. If you are watching this on YouTube, and for those of you who are listening this on Spotify, thank you for listening in. And please leave your thoughts in the comments section. Let me know if I'm wrong, if they're wrong. By them, I mean the the, the ones who are against Dylan. If Dylan's wrong, I'm right. He's right. They're wrong. They're right. Leave it in the comments section, guys. Leave your thoughts on there. I know this is gonna hit a nerve on some of you, most of you. I don't know. Just leave those comments right down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this topic, and if you even care at all, right? This content for me. Again, just children in the playground, just fighting, whatever. again, thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And again, we'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and of course, follow Boost and Chill on all social medias. And that's it for now, guys. And remember, if you guys keep watching, I'm going to keep drinking. Cheers, guys.